we doing? Dang, I didn't take the thumbnail. Did not take the thumbnail. Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, I'm about to get it together now. There's a lot to do. Jesus Christ. Okay, what did I want to do first? Oh. Oh, crazy rough. Maybe later. Hey. Hey, friends. Okay. All right, let's go to TikTok now. Jesus Christ. Oh, Lord. Well, damn, all my moderators is going to be over here. LOL. Oh, okay, I might actually need to grab my charger or my fan. Or my fan. Ugh. Okay. Now we both places. Hey, cousins. Welcome if you are new. Welcome back if you're returning. My name is Glock. This is the House of Glock. And this is Kickin' Shit Wednesdays. On Wednesdays, we get the messages from spirits. Now, before I get started, these are upside down. Before I get started, I need some lotion. I do have some announcements, so bear with me for the announcements. Article dropped tonight. I believe it's like public for everybody. And it's just like manifestation help for the cousins, for you guys. Just some questions or some reasonings as to why your manifestations may not be working, things of the sort. Okay. So make sure you guys check that out. It's on my Patreon, and I believe it's for the public now. I think it's open for the public. So yeah, I'm back on that. I think that's really it at the moment. Can't really think of anything else. Anywho, we're gonna get into it. The way this works, These are general tarot readings. General. These are not ask a question and an answer type of tarot readings. These are general. This is if it applies, let it apply, but if it don't apply, let it fly type of readings. I'm going to try to give you as much detail as I possibly can. Sometimes I might just forget. I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes I do forget. Hey. So yeah. Again, these are general readings. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And pass the message along. Like if there's people that come in that are confused, don't know, or they just like, you know, fucking up the vibe. Just let them know. Cool. All right. So the way this works, I say a little prayer, then I get into the readings. Again, I'm going to try to give you as much detail as possible, but sometimes I be forgetting. I'm human. Okay. That's it. That's all. I say a prayer and then we get into it. So if you can, please close your eyes and bow your head. If not, please just lend a listening ear. Ancestors, spirit guides, angel, archangels, and highest and purest intention, I ask that you come forth and you are clear and concise with your answers and your messages. Thank you again. Amen. Ashe. Okay. I don't think so. I think because you interacted with the first live, you up here again. Let's get into it. All right. So the bottom of the deck is spiritual strength. You have deception and envy, truth, stand your ground, moving on, and hope. Okay. I'm gonna be honest with you. This really just seems kind of like a redemption situation. Like maybe you're in a period of reflection and you're realizing how far you've come in your journey. Like maybe you used to see things and you were envious, or you finally understood what it takes to get something or to be somewhere, or what that person was going through. You finally seen the truth of the situation and you're like, okay. And I think that you want more for yourself. You want better for yourself. And I feel like now you kind of have like an idea of what your goals are and how you want to move and how you want to go about it. So from there, now you're ready to take those steps. Okay. You could be seeing 9s. You could be seeing 7s. Like 777, but also like 717s. I also see Aquarius out here. I also want to say Virgo. Also Virgo. Next message. Also, tips are not required, but are greatly appreciated. If there's a message here for you and you enjoyed it, it helped you in any way, shape, or form, and you want to leave a tip, my Cash App is up. And for YouTube, my PayPal as well. Peace. Okay. Ooh. Hey. One more, please. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so the bottom of the deck is patience. You have rest and rejuvenate, partnerships and alliances, movement, choices and decisions, disconnect and boredom, and then you have the waiting game reverse. Reverse. Um, with the bottom of the deck being patience and then the waiting game being in reverse, it literally just lets me know that you're not being patient. Like you're trying to rush things. You may even be exhausting yourself trying to pull something together, or make some type of decision, knowing that this isn't what you want to do, but you feel like you have to do because of whatever situation or predicament that you're in right now. And I know like it's hard to be patient. Sometimes it's like you're on a time crunch. Like you need to make a decision within a certain time frame. Yada yada yada. And unfortunately, the universe don't run on man-made time. Um, but I feel like again, right now, wherever you're doing, whatever you're doing, whatever you're involved in, you need to be patient. You need to be patient. I'm getting Taurus and Sagittarius placements here. Also Aries and Leo. So I guess fire signs and Taurus. I also see fours and twos out here. So you could be seeing like 444, 414, 222, things of the sorts. Mm-hmm. 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 I feel like you need to give yourself some time to rest, like to actually sleep. I feel like you've been worrying real bad, real bad. Give yourself time to rest. Give yourself time to go to bed. To not think about what you've been stressing over. Okay. Mm. Hello. Hi, Lucy. Welcome in. Welcome in. Again, these are general messages. Please take what resonates, leave what does not. Okay? If the message does not resonate with you, that's perfectly fine. If it does, if it's something that you've been needing to hear and you would like to leave a tip, please feel free to do so. I will graciously accept. Though they're not required, they are graciously appreciated. Ooh. Two more, please. Let me get out a clarifying deck. Interesting. Two more. Oh, this is more than two. I'm not taking those. Okay. So I wanted to get some clarification before I spoke because I don't like misspeaking. I don't like speaking out of turn. Okay. The bottom of the deck it says rest and rejuvenate. You have spiritual union, heartache and loss, disconnect and boredom, mental conflict and truth. So I'm like, what's T? Because So I wanted to clarify it with a tarot deck, but I was told to clarify it with the truth deck, right? So I was like, okay. In the truth deck, the bottom of the deck is honesty. I said, okay. And then you have soulmate connection, results coming, envious, relationship improvement, and time for play. This feel low key messy. And for the cousins that have been here, you know we don't get messy situations like this. I feel like there's a situation where there could have been a third party. Like I feel like somebody was in a relationship, cool, whatever. I feel like the relationship breaks up, maybe because like people just kind of outgrow each other. Um, or at least that's what it was made to be seen as. People just outgrew each other. But the truth of the matter is somebody, so I feel like somebody wasn't being honest. I feel like somebody was envious of a relationship that somebody else had. Like I don't know if it was like a third party that had a relationship or that was envious of a relationship that somebody that they was dealing with was in. But I feel like that was it. Like that was it. And they went their separate ways. But they tried to tell everybody else that they just kind of grew apart. That wasn't. That's not it. Hey, there had to be boundaries like put in place, and they just like they told people they just grew apart, but really there had to be boundaries put in place, and those boundaries, the only way to uphold those boundaries was to like kind of separate for real. Mm, that's so sad. That's real sad. Sorry, I didn't tell y'all no signs or nothing. Um, Aries, Leo, Cancer, Scorpio placements. Oof. That's crazy because TikTok, y'all can see my hands, and nobody told me that my hands was ashy. That's insane. Insane. The cousins would have had my back. The cousins would have had my back. Anyway, hey cousins, how y'all doing? I'm good. How are you? Interesting. All right, the bottom of the deck is the Emperor. You have the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Cups, the Lovers, Seven of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles reverse. Okay, so I feel like you're in a ooh, I know that's right. I did that before I got on here. Um, I feel like you're in a place now where you feel, the word they want me to say is bold enough. Bold enough. You're in a place where you feel bold enough to take certain risks and to bet on yourself and to make certain decisions and cut certain things out of your life for the betterment of you. Um things that you that no longer serve you. And I hate saying that because again it's a cliche, but like things that are holding you back, things that you're um keeping close because of comfortability and not because of it being efficient or beneficial to your life anymore, right? So I feel like you're now in a space where you're like, this can't come with me. Like it feels like spring cleaning, but for your life. And I feel like you got kind of like a lot of things going on. Like you got some things growing here, and you might have some fires over here, and I don't know, maybe there might be some peacefulness over here in this aspect, but I think that this is just kind of growing pains, or at least that's what it's looking like. Like you're learning how to balance. You're learning how to stand again. I don't want to say that analogy. Essentially, with the all right. So you know how there's the saying to shit or get off the pot. So I feel like you decided to get off the pot. Um, and you have been sitting on the pot for so long that your legs have went numb. So now that you're standing up, you feel a little, a little tingle as the blood rushes back to your legs, and you're trying to stand up and not like fall over. Okay, that's what this feels like. What I mean by growing pains. Signs that I'm seeing: Aries, Gemini, Sagittarius, Pisces as well. All right. The bottom of the deck is strength. You have the Six of Cups. You have the Seven of Wands, the Five of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and then you have the Full reverse. The only sign that I see out here is Leo. So if you have Leo placement, Sun, Moon, Rising, Jupiter, Venus, this is for you. And this kind of makes sense actually. I feel like you're holding on to some type of something nostalgic, like, or something from your past. Maybe this is a person, maybe it's a feeling, maybe it's a memory, maybe it's a perspective. Like maybe you have a perspective of somebody, and it's from a perspective of like, I don't know, maybe a big brother or a big sister, or um, like maybe you looked up to say a person, and you're like ready to defend this person or this thing, um for life. Like you this is a hill that you ready to die on, right? um I don't think they would do the same for you. I don't think they would do the same for you. If anything, I feel like they would be like, I didn't tell you to do that. So I want you to be very careful. Very careful, Leo placements. Because, yeah, be careful. I'm going to segue into love. It's been about, what, 30 or so minutes? Again, these are... Ew. Okay. These are general messages. These are not personal messages. Please take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If you would like to book a full personal reading with me, everything you need is in the description box on YouTube and in the bio on TikTok. Actually, give me more information, please. I don't like how this is looking. Yeah, okay. So, the bottom of the deck is deception. You have worth waiting for. Love yourself first. Make the effort. Excuse me. Playfulness and pay attention to the red flags. This person is not for you. This person, the situation, I don't know what you're waiting for. Let it go. Let it go. Put yourself first. Put your wants and needs first. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Be open and honest. And be free. Especially because I feel like you've been in this energy of like sitting, waiting, yearning. And I feel like this person has been paying you dust. Been paying you crumbs. And you know it. You know it. You know it. Putting yourself and your plans on hold. Your emotions on hold. Trying to be a band-aid, trying to hold things together. Child, you don't let it go and enjoy yourself. Travel. Fire signs. Water signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is a message for you. We have those signs. I want to add Libra and Taurus into that. We have the signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for you. You could be seeing 1s, 4s. honestly, I'm gonna be honest. I realized that in certain relationships or certain instances, you just gotta let go when you're ready to let go for real. Sometimes you're not ready, and that's okay. But when you're ready, you're gonna let go. When enough is enough, it's gonna be enough. And if you really have people around you that really care, um, that really care about you, they're gonna notice, and they're gonna tell you about yourself, and they're gonna put you in your place. They're not gonna watch you crash out. That's community. That's love. I think a lesson that I've been learning lately, when it comes to relationships, is learning how to mourn them. Learning how to allow bygones to be bygones, allowing whatever feelings that I had to subside, and me actually understanding what I truly am feeling and not allowing the emotions of what's going on take over, right? Because sometimes I can be emotional and I can have those big emotions, especially if I feel like disrespected. I have a Leo Mars. Especially if I feel disrespected, or something just got me fucked up. Like say I'm angry, you know. And sometimes in those moments, I'm not just feeling anger, I'm feeling grief, right? Sometimes in those moments, I'm not feeling anger, I'm feeling betrayed, or I'm not feeling heard, or I'm not feeling seen, and I'm hurt. And I have to sit with those emotions. So make sure you guys are really getting to the bottom of how you're feeling and not just reacting. Okay. I feel like in this situation, what I'm seeing so far is giving like you had to go through something bad to realize who was there for you. And I feel like the bad thing was to help you heal what you thought that you didn't have, or like to bridge the gap between you and something else. Like maybe like you and your family, or you and your friends. Yeah. The bottom of the deck, you have wedding, you have deception, retreat, healing family issues very soon, and getting to know each other. For the tarot cards, the bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. You have the Magician, Queen of Coins reversed, so Queen of Pentacles reversed. Nine of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Three of Wands. Again, I feel like something bad happened so that something good can come out of it. I don't know. You really don't know who's actually there for you until you actually go through things. And I'm not saying that the things that you went through were to specifically show you who was supposed to be there for you. Life be life, and life is going to life. But it helps. Am I wrong? You're gonna sit here and tell me I'm wrong? And I feel like this is something that you wanted. This was something that you probably like prayed for, but you didn't know it was actually going to happen. Or something you're like, I just want solid people around me, like, or I want to fix this relationship with my mom, or like, this was something that you wanted, and now the gap is bridged. It might not be fixed all the way. It might, still be. It still needs some work, but it's there. And I also feel like, I don't know, maybe the person that this is about, maybe y'all at a distance. Like, you would have to go visit them. And I feel like that distance might be on purpose. So, I don't know. But I do feel like y'all mutually feel the same way. Y'all are trying to fix this relationship, come together, get together, whatever would have you. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. That message was for you. Back to life, back to reality. I think I'm going to do the truth deck. And then I think this is going to be the last deck for real. And after this, I'm going to shut it down. TikTok, y'all want me to do personal readings? Or do you want, cousins, y'all want me to do the personal readings over here on YouTube? Something feels like it is poking me or scratching me. Hey. Should I do the readings on YouTube or should I do them on TikTok? YouTube? I don't know. YouTube's sitting here. The clock app. 1 and 1? Nobody on TikTok has said anything. That's so funny. The clock app? All right. Everyone's saying you down or whatever. That's so funny. All right. Well, I said this is going to be my last deck, so this is going to be my last deck for YouTube. And then I'm going to get into personal readings on TikTok. So, YouTube family. Oh, to YouTube from there. Oh, well, thank you for being here. Oh. Thank you for being over here. I don't know. They said the clock out. set the clock back. Okay, well. Asia, I feel like I answered that question yesterday. All right. Well, let's do these last messages. Ooh. All right. So the bottom of the deck, it says results coming. You have throwing shade, confusion, checking your social media, and new home. My bad. Ooh wee. Congratulations on your pregnancy. So what I will say is this. I feel like people just kind of watching you shine. Like, I feel like it's giving dreams and nightmares. And for the cousins that know, y'all know how I feel about the song Dreams and Nightmares. It's given I used to pray for times like this. So I don't know. But I also feel like there might be people watching your social media, and I feel like you really do have them confused. They trying to figure out shit about you. They throwing shade, they subtweeting, they making statuses and posting stuff. Child, just keep doing you. Keep doing you. Yeah. And I feel like there might be an opportunity that arises to where you can like tell these people how you feel. Tell them how you feel. Don't be afraid to tell them how you feel. And you might be somebody who doesn't like confrontation, but do you? Do you? I'm gonna be honest with you. I had an instance where it was like a confusing the enemy type of thing, and when I found out who the enemy was, I was like, so in 2020, I think it was 2020. I was instructed to like tweet something. Like I was like, I had a Twitter account. It had like a decent following for like the spiritual community, and I was told to like tweet something specific. And at the time, like people were really into like the whole like twin flame journey and being in union with your twin flame. Da 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 da. So I had tweeted like, "Oh, I'm in union." Da 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 da. And I was told to like keep it up there, and I forget what happened. Like. And I ended up finally telling everybody like that it wasn't true type shit. And one of my homegirls, who was another spiritualist, got so mad and was like, "You didn't have to lie to me. I'm not a child that you just lied to." And I'm like, what? I was instructed by my dead folks on how to move, and you're offended and upset because, child, if you don't get your life and get it fast before you piss me off. Yeah, it was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. A whole thing. But yeah, we're beyond that now. All right. So the next message. You have relationship improvements. You have harvest, fear and worry, goodbye, results coming, soul journey, and choose you first. Ooh. I think the relationship improvements is the relationship with yourself. I'm gonna be very honest with you. It feels like a relationship with you. I feel like you have been in this place of just like kind of like utter chaos. You've been feeling like you've been in this place of worry, in this place of fear. You don't know how you're going to get this done, or how you're going to do this, or how you're going to do that, or even just like the weight of the economy and just what's going on in everyday life. It has been weighing on you. It's been weighing on all of us, if I'm being honest. I don't think people really understand how bad it's getting. So, like, don't be so hard on yourself because you're not the only person that's going through this. You're not behind. You're not falling short. You're not failing, or at least not the only one. The economy is crashing and no one's talking about it. Anywho, but I feel like you're kind of moving past that or trying to move past that because I feel like you got goals. Like through it all, I feel like you kept your head down, you kept working, and you kept putting out things, whether you wanted to or not, whether people were seeing it or not. And I think you're finally seeing the reap of what you're sowing. I feel like you're finally seeing the results coming in. And I also feel like you're finally getting clear about what you want and choosing to go after the things that you want, choosing to go after the goals. But I felt like you had to figure out what those goals were first. Okay. Now, if this applies to you, you could be seeing ones. You also could be seeing like nines. I also see 919, and I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that is the area code or like the phone code or phone number code for like Charlotte, North Carolina. So that might be of significance. North Carolina, the state, or just NC in general could be significant. Maybe you have a N in your name. Maybe you have a C in your name. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. That's what I'm getting. Wanting better for yourself and getting it and doing it. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the gifts. I think my window is still open. Also, thank you guys for the likes. Make sure you guys share and like the live. Really appreciate it. Alright, YouTube, this is my last message with this deck. And I'm going to sign off with y'all, and then I'm going to focus on TikTok. So if you guys want to meet me over at TikTok after this message, feel free. We did get a new cousin. Yeah. Make sure y'all say hi to your new cousin. We got a new YouTube cousin, so the YouTube cousins are saying hey. Again, I need to close this window because I feel like the mosquitoes are starting to get in. All right, so you have envious being the bottom of the deck. You have spring equinox alignment. Yes, love yourself. Warning signs and ask for help. Hey. So okay, you might be feeling the type of way because you might feel like somebody is doing better, or and again, I kind of feel like this kind of goes with what I was just saying. You feel like people are doing better or ahead of you. I'm gonna tell you this: everybody's struggling. Everybody's trying to find some type of or a bit of shred of happiness, of joy, of newness, of freshness, things of the sorts, to feel good, to feel better, to feel loved, right? Don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to lean on your community. Don't be afraid to ask for what you need from your community, or you know, even if you're asking them to maybe if they can't do it, find somebody, or maybe they know somebody else that can help you, or maybe they can help find resources for you. Like one of the cousins on YouTube sent me a DM and basically told me that you can make a website in Canva, and I was just like, dang, I was thinking about that because I used to have a website, but the website host that I was under supported Israel, and I just couldn't get behind it. So I dropped them, and I've kind of been looking ever since. And I kind of want to have my website how I want it to be, because the last time I trusted a friend to do so, and they literally did my website the night before it was supposed to launch, and it didn't launch on time, and it didn't look how I wanted it to look. So how sweet. Anyway, don't be afraid to ask for help. Don't be afraid to use your resources. Don't be afraid to speak your truth. Let people know what's going on with you. Ooh, what was that? Yeah, you could be seeing ones and fives. Ones and fives. Okay. YouTube, I'm signing off. If you guys would like a personal reading, if you guys would like to follow me on any of the social medias, donate, book a reading, purchase any merch or anything of the sort, everything you need is down below in the description box. It's really easy to use and start it. Oh, okay. All right. I'm gonna look into it. Everything you need is down below in the description box. Again, on Patreon, I dropped a article about how to help, or some things that could help you during your manifestation if your manifestations haven't been working out for you. So yeah, make sure you guys check it out. I love you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing week, and fingers crossed, hopefully I'll see you Sunday. Last Sunday, I absolutely planned on being here, but it started storming really bad here, and I didn't want to be on live, and the power ended up going out, and it just being a whole thing because the power ended up going out. Oh, all right, I'm gonna check it out. The power did end up going out, and I was just like, thank God I wasn't on live, because y'all would have been staring at the pitch blackness. Yeah, so I will see you guys on Sunday, same time, same place, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I love you guys so much. Bye.